Hello everyone, it is your girl Blessy coming at you with a new video on personal growth. Welcome to this channel if this is your first time ever coming to this channel. In this channel we go through how to grow as a person, both emotionally, mentally and financially. So if you want to see a little change in your life, then you've probably come to the right channel, and I hope you can join me in this little journey of personal growth by subscribing to the channel and giving this video a big thumbs up if you like it or take anything from it. So before I waste too much time on this intro, let's get into it now. So a few years ago, someone told me, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. And this sentence really stuck with me ever since then, because what do you mean, I'll tell you who you are? After really considering this and really thinking, what do they mean by this? I realized that to some extent, the people that are around us, our friendship groups, the people we're in relationships with, they are a reflection of ourselves and our values and the things we get up to. So it is important that those that we keep around us have a good representation of who we stand for as an individual. So the relationships we share with other people have an influence on our lives and most importantly our personal growth. So it is for this reason that in my previous video I was talking about the importance of getting rid of those that could hinder your growth as a person, and just get rid of them. But the next step is actually understanding how to build meaningful relationships with people that will bring value to your lives. So let's get started, shall we? So the first step in doing so is reflect on what you want your personal brand to be. But what do I actually mean by this? Reflect upon yourself. Reflect on how you want others to view you, how you want strangers to perceive you, and what type of judgments you want strangers to make about you. This is important because it is crucial for the next step of the process. Step number 2 is reflect on the people that are already around you, the people that you've just met, people that have been in your life for a long time, people you're about to meet, maybe to an event you're going to. Do you think that those people are a good reflection of what you desire your personal brand to be? So for example, if you were to show me your friends right now, would you say that they would reflect what you want your personal brand to be? Would they reflect your character? Would they reflect your goals? Would they reflect your values? If the answer is no to this, then I think you might want to go back to my first video or do further reflection. So that brings us to step number 3. Step number 3 is quite easy because it's another step of reflection. So you reflected on what you want your personal brand to be. You've now reflected also on whether the people in your life will reflect that personal brand. And now you have to think about yourself. Reflect upon yourself, reflect upon your character, and reflect most importantly on how you carry yourself. Think about the way you actually carry yourself. Is the energy that you're emitting attracting the right audience, your desired audience, or is it attracting people that you generally did not want to attract? Because it's basic law of attraction, you are who you're attracting to some extent. So therefore, if you're not attracting at all the audience that you desire, then possibly you're doing something wrong, and you might want to go back and really reflect upon what you do and different areas that you might have to change in and do some improvements in. So that takes us to step number 4. Step number 4 is what comes at the very end. Once you've done all the reflection and you've ticked all the boxes and you're happy with everything that you've done so far, so you're happy with what you with your personal brand, you're happy with the people around you, you're happy with how you carry yourself, and now you're ready for step number 4. So step number 4 is build. What do I mean by this? By this, I mean consolidate these relationships that you have made. So you've now identified the right type of people that should be around you consistently, and you should make sure that they are the type of people that you're always surrounding yourself with, no matter what situation, no matter where in the world. Those are the type of people that you're always picking out. So for example, let's say you go to a barbecue and you see a few different types of people. You as a person, because you now know what you stand for, your values and your characteristics, you will be drawn to people that act in that same type of manner. It's just basic law of attraction. So And once you've fully understood yourself as a person, you'll be able to really make these relationships with people, because they will be attracted to your energy, you'll be attracted to their energy, and because of that, that's how valuable relationships are formed, because you're both like, you know, in the same, it's the same vibes. That's what we call vibes, you know what I mean? And that's when things start looking up in your life, because now you know exactly what you stand for. You know that anywhere you go, you always find the right people that will help you grow as a person, because being around them is actually motivating you to be a better version of yourself. It's motivating you to learn more about the world around you, about yourself, about everything. And that's what I mean by, you know, building meaningful relationships but that bring value into your life. The value that they bring is based upon this personal brand that you're trying to get. So once this personal brand is established, you will be able to like build upon that and make relationships, friendships, or wherever you want to call it, that are not hindering your growth as a person, but they're actually aiding it. So that was a very quick and concise way to say how to do this. But there's actually another step. That's step number 5, and that is repeat. So in the cycle of life, or wherever you want to call it, line of life, I don't know. But in this process of life, we, as humans, it's natural, we get lost in the source sometimes, you know. So we might, you know, end up falling into different friendships that are not good for us, or we might end up like doing things that are not really fitting into this personal brand that we've spent so long reflecting on and like actually building upon. So it's important that from time to time, when you start feeling yourself a bit lost with what is going on in the world, and like, you know, where you stand as a person and like your goals in life, it's important that you just stop, shut everything out, every single noise out, and just listen to the voice that really matters. And that is your inner voice. And if you're spiritual the way I am, then that's also God's voice, and like really understanding where your path is, what you're meant to be standing for, and everything, and then restart the process. So you have to re-establish what your personal brand is, if it's now changed, or if it's still the same but you've kind of like moved away from it, you now have to re-establish it. And then afterwards, do the second step. See if everyone is in your life is actually going to aid you in your personal growth, and like also support this personal brand that you're trying to establish. And then afterwards we go again, and that's reflecting upon yourself and how you carry yourself, the things you get involved with, and everything. And then afterwards again we come back to number 4, and that is to build upon relationships. Everywhere we go, those relationships will always follow the same blueprint. So that is it. It was very concise. I tried to keep it as concise as possible, but these 5 steps will allow you to grow as a person in terms of like the relationships you build with people, because now it's not just like, oh yeah, I'm just friends with that person because like, you know, like we met at a night out. No, you have an actual valid reason for why you're friends with them. They help you grow as a person, and you help them grow as a person. It's like there's some reciprocity going on there, you know what I mean? But that is it. I'm gonna leave you guys to it now. Do your little reflections or whatever, and as you know, my DMs and like my emails is still open, all of that. So you can always reach out to me, all of that. And like, if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments section below. But I am going to wrap this up here. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to join me on this journey of personal growth, please subscribe, click that subscribe button. You know, it gets me excited. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, new videos come out every Sunday now, because Blessing's gonna stay consistent. New year, new me. Say what now? But yeah, so new year, new me. Consistency is key. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.